Alrighty, so I'm about a week late for May's Caboodle, but those of you that have been around, you know I've been having really bad allergies and one excuse after another. But I'm here to tell you, I do have them together, and to make up for it, I actually made two different ones in case one style doesn't suit you. They're going to be made the same inspiration, but the themes will be different. So what I did is I 100% stole the Rolodex idea, and we are going to make large mixed media cards that will serve sort of like a junk journal, but instead of it being sewn in, it's going to be accessible on this little Rolodex type deck. And so we're going to put it together. This isn't decorated or anything. I just put a little bit of white paint on it to show how it looks when it's all put together. And then these are just some Rolodex cards that I have just to show you the premise. Now, you'll be getting the wood blocks and the pieces of wood to connect them. Some little dowels. So I guess we're doing some little Lego and Rolodexo, I guess. I don't know. I'm on allergy medication. All right. So this is the premise. They're going to be larger. This is just to show you how it fits. And we're going to do by request. We are going to revisit the funky fish. If you haven't been with me for, from the beginning, you may not know what that is, but we went kind of crazy. We kind of steampunked the fish, and I don't know. It was a really cool thing. So we're going to use um, a lot of the same premises, but we're going to do it completely different. So each kit, the other one's going to be like a spring bug, flower, something. I couldn't come up with a name for it. I just call it spring, but it's going to be kind of funky too. It could have been a, funky spring. I don't know. I digress. Okay, so each kit is going to come with the pieces parts to make our doodad here. And there's going to be a few of the traditional Rolodex cards so that we have a sample of what we're going to be doing and where the placement and all that kind of good stuff. I made sure that this lined up with the traditional Rolodex cards, okay? So each kit will get that. And now let's look at the things that are different. So the Funky Fish one, as you can see, I have a little burlap here with some starfish. It would look kind of cute any way you do it, whether you put some tabs or you cover this all up in the front, or however you try to incorporate it. I think it would look kind of cool. It's got the fishy vibe. Fishy vibe. Okay, so then here is this. I found these really cute little clips, and it has a mermaid on it. We'd be able to paint that up. Here are the Rolodex cards I mentioned. I think I got like 5 of those. And then we can extend those with other papers if we, use those. I have some traditional index cards, but these are very, very thick, so they'll hold up really well with what we're going to be doing. And then you can also use this to outline if you have other kinds of papers that you want to incorporate. We'll get into all that when we put it together, but this will be a good source of tracing out a pattern. You're going to get these wires. Now, I was only going to incorporate these in the spring one, but I said, hey, this might look kind of good if you guys have some kind of rope or something and make it look kind of nautical, because in the spring one, I have them wrapped up with these little papers and stuff to, you'll see all that later. But anyway, so I don't think I have these included in the picture in Etsy, but they will be in the Funky Fish kit also. This is some wire that is covered with, I guess, some kind of like a raffia or something. I'm not sure what that would be. Yeah, I guess so. But there's a really thin wire in there, very thin gauge, which makes it very pliable. And it's really fun to glue images like onto it and shape it. And then we'll have it sticking out up above our little cards and stuff, you know, to add to the funkiness. So I think there's like 2 yards of that in there. And then I have some of these black and whites that would look kind of cool if we colored these up with some watercolor, or if we have pastels, or whatever we may have in our little stash of mixed media goodies. So that's why I thought I'd incorporate some of the black and white, because I like working with that myself. And then, excuse me, I included some deep dive stuff. Ooh, you have to have an octopus and a little mermaid. How cute. And a shell. And then kind of a creepy mermaid. A naked mermaid. And I don't know what that is. Okay. And then a couple of these cards. And in case you want to have some little waves going, you got that. I had these napkins that just have a bunch of shells. So that's there. And some more goodies to play with. And some tissue paper I've been hoarding. So we can have a lot of fun with that. If that isn't funky, I do not know what is. Then, the printouts that I have are some more of the little funky stuff. Creepy fish. More creepy fish. Some creepy hats. And then I thought if you wanted to put in the back side of the cards that we're making, you might want them to be maybe postcards. You just never know. It all depends. Just threw it in there just in case. Uh-oh. And I have this this journal. It's very glitter. Hello. It's very brittle. And so I thought that I would include one of these so that you can use it for collage on your cards. All right, so that's all the goodness that is in the fishy one. The very, very fishy one. So let me put that before it falls. You know, it will fall. You know it will, especially the way I'm maneuvering today. Let me put it back in the bag. Okay. Okay, so here is the one that has the springy stuff if you're not into funky fish. Excuse me. So again, it's going to, you know, have the gizmos to make that. And it's going to have the same wire because we can use it in the same fashion. It's going to have these, 3 of these for like little handles that we're going to make something like that if you choose. You're also going to get these cards, the original index cards. You'll get, Rolodex cards, and you'll get these index cards. And then a lot of this stuff here, all of these like printouts and things that come from books and magazines that I have that are floral or bugs or something, they will all be different because obviously, you know, they're one of a kind. So you get a nice little grouping of some flowers and some butterflies and some bugs and stuff to use in on your collages. And then I'm putting some of the heads to those ladies that we used. I forget when we did this, but I thought those would look really cool, kind of sticking up from the cards. So you get one of those and a couple of these kind of bugs, a big bug. And then I have these postcards. These also will be all one of a kind because I only have one of a kind. But you'll be getting 2 of these, which they're very sturdy, and they'll look, I think, really cool in that Rolodex kind of look. I'm also including these little small popsicle sticks because as I looked at them, I go, wouldn't these look adorable? Put up here to make it look like a little fence. I know it's just going to be too cute for words, but anyway, yeah. When we're done with it, it'll look so cute. See how we're gonna make the little fence. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, so those are going to be there too. And then I have some of a roll of that Timmy paper, so you get a piece of that. And this really cool tissue paper that has all kinds of types of flowers. So you'll have oodles there. You will never use all of that. And then this script is what I used on here, but that would look really cool as a background on those cards that we're going to be making. So you get one of those. And then some of these of Tim Holtz, I think they're called backdrops. Somebody said, I can't remember the name. Those also will all be different, but it'll help be like the background for some of the cards. And then, of course, you know, one of those ledger pages that I showed before. Oops, it's falling apart. A music sheet, because it always looks good in collages. And then a page for you to be able to, you can do the postcards if you so choose. And then some more of the bugs, some birdies, more bugs. Well, yeah, but they're cute bugs, you know. And bigger bugs. Bigger bugs. And then when I started this off, it has gone off complete on a tangent. I was thinking if this would be like a French garden kind of thing. So I had this paper that is, you know, in French, and I thought, oh, ooh la la, wouldn't that be cute? But this has kind of gone over to the funky side, but I'm still including that because, you know, I'm sure the French can get kind of funky too, so we'll just go ahead and incorporate all of that together. So, having said that, I think this is going to be super fun to play in. You're going to have a lot of stuff to choose from. And I think we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. You know, no stress, just fun. Just a bunch of funkiness. And oops, whoopsie. And I think it'll be kind of cool. Yeah. I was kind of stressed about what we were going to do this month, but I'm not stressed. This is going to be fun. Alrighty. So, I hope you get one or both, whatever you want. And we're going to have some funky fun. That's all I can say.